Yes, I'm going back. I'm about to pull George McGinnis on my ass.
You started betting, well, you know our bet, that the Sixers would have a better record. And now we are happy as can be over their lottery position. Third pick.
When you have...
I get some consolation prize.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. The Lakers and the Mavericks have sent the NBA world into a frenzy. The teams had completed a trade that will send Luka Doncic to the Lakers and Anthony Davis to Dallas. While the two stars are the center of the deal, the Lakers will also get Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, while the Mavericks will receive Max Christie and a 2029 first-round pick. The Jazz are also involved in the trade and will get Jalen Hood and a 2025 second-round pick via the LA Clippers from the Lakers. Dallas is also sending a 2025 second-round pick to Utah. So Dallas came to the Lakers offering Doncic, then the Lakers reportedly believed the five-time All-Star has what it takes to someday be the face of the franchise.
What else needs our full attention?
I can tell you something that needs our full attention.
The draft?
Yes.
I knew you was going to do that.
You goddamn right. That's all I got left.
What's good,
we back. Everybody thought the Sixers was done.
We
who?
This nigga's got the
third pick? Fourth pick?
The fourth pick.
The third pick, nigga.
The Sixers got the number one pick like a 70,000 times.
This shit ain't really.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
You said
traded up for the number one pick one time.
We back.
That's
Y'all
like,
don't
who
do
is
the
we?
greatest job of.
That's
I'm
the
a
old
Sixers fan,
that's
and
the-
who is we?
That's the old administration.
Markelle Fultz,
You can pick everybody.
Ben
worst
Simmons.
one. What else you got?
I just
Wilt
love
Chamberlain, Charles Barkley.
I just love that you started.
Yes, I'm going back. I'm about to pull George
I just
McGinnis
love
on my
that
ass.
you started betting, well, you know our bet, that the Sixers would have a better record. And now we are happy as can be over their lottery position. Third pick.
When you have...
I get some consolation prize.
Listen, it was an
Tyrese
injury.
Maxey, got McCain over there, Paul George, PG.
It was an injury season. This happened to the Spurs, where Dave Robinson was injured for a year. They get Tim Duncan and they create a dynasty.
They had the first pick though.
I know, but sometimes the third pick turns out pretty good. A guy named Michael Jordan, third pick.
That's a fact.
Sure.
That's a fact.
I mean, the Dwayne Wade draft, third pick. Right? I mean, we go to a lot of the 03 draft, but there's a lot of great third picks. But the point is, Ace Bailey, I think, is who we're going to get. I think he's a solid player out of Rutgers. But the point is, the Sixers are in a position now to rebuild and hopefully maybe even trade something. And what Jake Williams said today, which I agree with, is the Mavericks, who I really want to get to, should consider trading their number one pick.
See a lot of talk about that.
To Milwaukee.
To Milwaukee for
Giannis. Or to the Sixers to try to get a Tyrese Maxey. Because if you get a Tyrese Maxey and the number 3 pick or something like that, you could rebuild. I support that choice. But the real question I have is, how the fuck do the Mavericks keep getting number 1 pick when there's a white superstar on the table?
This their first time getting a number one pick.
First time getting a number one.
I mean a lottery pick, an elite lottery pick. A lottery pick. When I say number 1, I mean like lottery pick, not the overall number 1
Nigga,
pick.
they just traded. In the last couple years, they've had blockbuster trades.
There have been some
And they had
conspiracy theories. I'm just floating
Oh,
the conspiracy.
no.
I'm just floating the conspiracy theory.
Just a percentage of them winning the lottery pick.
1%.
Less than 1%.
It happens.
Yeah, look, I don't think it's a conspiracy, but I'm just floating. There's a lot of people.
Sometimes it be a duck when it look and quack like one. Sometimes it really
Spurs
do be
keep
a
getting
duck.
top picks. Mavericks keep getting top picks. I don't know.
What's the conspiracy for the person that watch basketball?
He says it's fixed.
People have been saying that the lottery's been fixed since the Patrick Ewing draft of '85. People have been saying that the league decides where players go. I don't believe that, but it's been a prevalent theory, and the fact that the Mavs got another big pick is interesting. I think it's just coincidence and good luck, but
It's fixed.
I think it's fixed too. And the conspiracy really is because Luka just went to the Lakers. Yo, we're gonna trade y'all star over here.
This is to our biggest market.
To our one of our biggest markets.
This is the conspiracy theory right here.
And we'll look y'all out on the flip side. We got you.
We'll throw your Cooper flag.
And that was on the anniversary of where the conspiracy, I want to say, started, which is us with Patrick Ewing. There's fucking...
The Magic was involved. The Shaq and Penny.
Magic got hella lucky.
Yeah, it was
Spurs got hella lucky with Tim Duncan.
Spurs got super lucky. They were 41-41 that year.
No, they were worse than that, but they weren't great.
They were didn't they miss the playoffs for like one game?
No, they were bad.
Oh, were they?
They were bad.
You're right. Okay, so That's right, because Dave Robinson didn't play. You're absolutely right. It was the Magic.
And
that
Sean Elliott didn't
I'm
play.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm confusing the Magic and the Spurs. Right?
Yeah.
The Magic were 41 and 41 in catapult.
Cleveland in 03 with LeBron.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose to Chicago.
I mean,
Zion to New Orleans while the league owned New Orleans.
Yeah.
There's been a few. The Anthony Bennett Cleveland pick. Cleveland has gotten the number one mad times.
Wiggins. What's up there?
And they're showing how in the last 8 years, the team with the worst record has not finished in like the top with a top pick.
I feel like they're almost trying to punish teams for tanking too much after post process.
That's the whole point of the lottery.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, teams were still, the Sixers did it even knowing we weren't guaranteed one.
Right.
Now it seems like having the worst record, you almost not going to get it.
Niggas did all that for Ben Simmons. Bums. Yo, the process in hindsight, y'all are sick. The process in hindsight is one of the nastiest things in sports. With the Jason time.
We was 4 bounces away. The process didn't necessarily. It was
The
just
process works.
Why?
No, it doesn't.
Markel
Tanking
Fultz.
has not really worked.
But
for
yo,
a lot of
yo,
teams.
They traded out of Jason Tatum.
that one hurt.
The Nerlens Noel
Not
pick.
exactly, but
The Ben Simmons pick and how that turned out.
But that don't
And Embiid's injury. So the process, you're looking at 5-6 draft picks that was supposed to, they were supposed to do.
change it.
And they all, it's like a curse. It's like the high five curse or the Three's Company curse.
You think that's reflective of the process, or just
Exactly.
their
That's what
bum ass?
happened.
That's bum ass GMs.
Well, some people call
that's
it
part-
karmic retribution.
All of that's the process.
Y'all were adamant and vocal about trying to lose for years and just kept telling your fan base, trust the process.
We got
so
you.
now this is what happened with each player that you picked in those 5-6 years. It looks the way is all I'm saying.
yeah, but I'm just saying that's not to Ish's point. That's not a referendum on the process. If the Sixers had better GMs, if we had Danny Ainge, we'd be winning our fifth ring right now.
That's not replying to the karmic retribution part of it.
No, the
Even
karmic
that,
part.
we go pick up stars. We
I
go
don't
get
believe in
James
that.
Harden. We
Got
go
it.
get Paul George.
Where
You're
is
still
taking
making
work?
moves to telling people trust the process.
I'll give you an example. The year
Nothing worked.
We traded Drew Holiday,
Yep.
which got us the right to draft Michael Carter Williams, and we already had a pick to get Nerlens Noel.
It's nasty.
Right. Do you know who went number 15 in that draft? A guy named Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, nobody knew the Giannis was going to be Giannis. That's why he went 15, but we could have gotten him.
But even when y'all picked up Michael Carter Williams, he won Rookie of the Year. Y'all traded the nigga like a
but
year or two later.
He couldn't play, though. I mean, it was the right choice, if you think about
A
it.
nigga won Rookie of the Year, bro.
And you ain't heard from him
Man, what
since.
started to happen? Niggas start playing too good, and you got to get out of here because you fucking up the real process of tanking.
Nah, I mean,
That was happening too. Yo, what you doing? No, get him out of here.
Michael Carter Williams works at Sunglass Hut now. He
This is a lot of focus on a lottery team.
I'm not talking about the lottery team. I'm talking about the lottery. The lottery. The question is the
Let's
NBA
get back to
fixed?
that. Not a lottery team. The lottery.
I don't think the NBA.
Yo, your Knicks been good for like 2 weeks, and y'all just, you know what? Talk about karmic retribution.
But they built that team the right way.
They did.
They did.
They built
Dog,
that team. the
can't
right
nobody
way.
say
I can't
nothing to me about the Knicks, dog. I was there watching Chris Dudley as a starter.
Yeah.
Like, if I just tell you all of the people I've watched throughout the year, you can't say nothing to me about what's going on now. You crazy?
Yeah, I don't fuck with them. Like, but they
I was there for Vin Baker.
No, they did it
Like,
right.
watched Vin Baker.
Super watching big.
Even
Jerome James.
Yo, they took their number 2 pick that they drafted and sent his ass to Toronto for a pivotal piece of the team. Like, they doing it the right way. I'll commend them for what they doing. I don't fuck with them, but
I ain't mad at them. I hate them, but I ain't mad at them for their journey and getting there. Golden State did it the right way. They kept drafting
yes, they
elite
did.
players.
Yes, they did.
It just, to me, the Sixers and other teams that lose on purpose, I'm okay with that. But what these other teams have shown us is that
It doesn't
It don't work.
no
It ain't
guarantee.
I'll just say it ain't the only way because there's no guarantee. I mean, Boston Celtics are a good example of that. They rebuilt without ever being as bad as the Sixers were because they had a better GM. They finessed us out of Jason Tatum. I mean, they didn't finesse us out of Jason Tatum, but they finessed us into another. No, I mean, they already had number 1 pick.
They had the one.
Yeah, they
Swapped.
Again, this is just a lot of focus on
lottery.
I'm talking about
losers.
Boston.
Loser
Excuses.
team.
You know what?
We don't, like, it's a lot of loser.
You know what? I'll move on to that from that. Then how about the other NBA